Hello, beautiful folks, and welcome back. As you can see, you can actually see my desktop. The only game that I have going on right now is going to be Fishing Planet for the next. If you look right here, I'm redoing my hard drives and my computers, moving stuff around, deleting stuff, and all that. And because I have a Linux-based operating system, it's not like Windows. It just deletes the data and all that stuff. It actually scrubs the data drives or whatever, and it takes a very long time. Like my 8 terabyte drive right here, I've got 8 days and 15 hours remaining. I am actually converting this over to a drive to use with my Steam and my Steam games and stuff like that, so that I have plenty of room because they were installed right here, but I ran out of room. So I moved everything over here, and I'm rewriting this drive and configuring this drive to work with my Steam game, Steam operating system, all that good stuff when I have you. So it's going to take roughly about nine days, 8 days for that. Hopefully it'll speed up, but that's what it's saying right now. But we'll see. So let me put that over there, get that out of the way. Bring OBS back up. Let me select my stream. Let's refresh that. And let's go ahead and throw Fishing Planet back on there for you beautiful people. There we go. Now, I don't have no intro or no outro or nothing like that. Reason being is because I'm moving all that stuff around and I don't have that those files available for OBS just yet. So, but today we're going to go ahead and do some fishing because I decided to go ahead and reinstall Fishing Planet back on my main drive, um, so that we can do some fishing and all that good stuff. Because why not? I actually have some time off from other things and stuff like that today. Got everybody organized on what they're doing this week on their work and stuff like that. Uh, During the live stream, which I removed it from the channel because there were some conversations that kind of went off on tangents and stuff like that, and so I deleted that live stream off the channel and all that stuff to keep that content from not being on my channel. You know, people are watching. But anyhow, I digress. All right. I do not have a premium account on this no more. Okay, sweet. Not a problem. It expired. So let's go in here and just look. Yes. All right. So my premium account expired, and that's fine. It happens. Um, we were actually at in the last stream. We were doing the mission of setting in the lake and all that, and we turned a fishing um, expedition into a 3 hour stream for 5 fish. So, all right. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. I'm glad to be here. Hope you're glad to be here. Today's coffee is just sugar and coffee because I am out of creamer, folks. All right. So, now today we are going to let me go to match rods. What is match rods? Match rods are. Hold on. Let's go with. I want to get. All right, there we go. See, I want to change the line. Uh, you see what I'm saying? I want to get this match rod. Um, and I want to change it because the rod that I have on here now, it is a match rod, but it's a line weight's 28 pounds. So I'm dumbing down the rods. That way we can fish. But I really like that color right there, though. But we're going to keep rods in our inventory of 0 to 10 pounds. That way we can fish local and stuff like that. Let's see. I think Yeah, let's go with. Mm, let's go with. Let's go with this. I really like that color right there, though. But man, but let's see. It's this one right here. Okay, and I really like that color, but it goes from 11 to 33, and you can't really put um you can't really put your 10-pound test line on it. That'd be the problem right there. So um let's go ahead and go with this one. Yeah, let's go ahead and go with this one. Um and what we're going to do is we're going to go over here. Is our rods and reels? Did it go in our backpack or did it go home? It went home, didn't it? Yes, it went home because we are at our max rods. No, it should be in our cause yeah oh no, wait, we can only have 7 rods on us. Okay, it makes sense now. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, because we can only have 7 rods. See, 7 rods. All right. Let's go ahead and leave Texas. Okay, collect whatever little bit of money that we did make, which is uh $721. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, let's see here. We're gonna go home and we're gonna rearrange our rods just a little bit. Okay. All right, now let's go into our inventory. Now we can go into our rods for our home. All right, and then match rod. We should be able to just even swap that up perfect. That's what we're going for. That is a 40-pound test. Let's go to our backpack for our line, and we should be able to put 10-pound test. Perfect. All right, that's what we're looking for right there. So now this here has 10-pound test, 10-pound test, 10-pound test, and then right 10-pound test, and that's what we're going for. Now this right here, we can have these for bigger rod poles, stuff like that. Like this is the really big get it done. This pole right here is 24 to 52-pound test. Okay, it has a 53-pound test line on there. Um, let's take this rod right here. It's 7 to 20, yeah, 7 to 26, and it has 13-pound test. Okay, perfect. Um, let's. All right, this is our casting rod. Yeah, because I want a casting rod too. Um, do I have another match rod? I don't think that I have another match rod. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, I do because it's a um thing. All right. What I'm thinking, guys, I'm wanting to do. I have 3 bottom feeders, and I can have 2 barber feeders, and then I can have one of these, and then one of these. I think that's how I'm going to set my gear up. So what we're going to do, let's go, since we're going to go need some money and all that. Let's go ahead and go to Emerald Lake, and we're going to hustle some money for right now so we can set our rods up. Like I said, I want the first 3 slots. I want them to, or I say first 3 slots. I want these to be my bottom feeders. Okay. These to be my bobber, which is my match rods. These guys right here. And then these two right here, I want them to be my casting, whether it's a open face like this or the actual cast reel. That's actually how I've been trying to get my setup and all that stuff for a minute now. You know what I forgot to do real quick, guys? Let me tab out of the game real quick, grab OBS so I can grab my thing real quick. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm grabbing this link right here so I can open up Discord and share into Discord with my live stream. I forgot to do that. So no thumbnails just yet for the new streams, but I am going to be my stream username. There we go. Let's do this for Novik. Let's at Novik, and then we're going to control paste. Okay, and what that's going to do is that's going to ping him and can excuse me. So what I'm doing is I'm answering 2 questions with one stone. All right, let's go ahead and close Discord out. Take Discord off the bandwidth. Move that back over here to monitor 2. Okay. Now let's go ahead and close the desktop thing down. That way you see the thing. All right, there we go. All right, now getting back to what we were doing. So 1, 2, 3 is going to be my bottom feeders. 4, 5 is going to be my bobbers. 6 and 7 is going to be my bait casting reels and stuff like that. See where I'm going with this now, guys? Let me get adjusted in my chair real quick because why not? Because we're going to be here for a minute because I really have nothing else to do today other than to stream for you beautiful peoples and all that stuff. And it's been so long since we've done some fishing and all that, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all those of y'all that know, I actually run 2 companies. I own 2 companies. One is a mobile mechanic service company. The other is a computer company. And I am quite busy most of the time and stuff like that. However, I am caught up on everything right now. And I got everybody out in the field, out and about, doing whatever that they need to be doing and all that. So, well, the owner of the company gets to sit down and do y'all some streams and all that stuff. How cool is that, right? Get a sip of that coffee. Oh, I really need some creamer. All right, so where are we going with this? Oh yeah, we're going to go and we're going to. Well, actually, you know what? We can go ahead and do some missions. Let's see. Catch Prussian carp on a feeder rod with red worms. Talk to old Thomas. Assemble a feeder setup minimum with a sinker and a number 8 minimum test. Okay. Do we have that? It's a feeder rod, right? We have feed. Okay, beautiful. So we have that. We have that. What do we need on that? We need with a sinker, a belt, and a number 8 hook. Okay, let's go to our hooks and we'll go ahead and do that. Number 8, number 8, number 8. We may have one in our backpack, but let's go to. We're gonna have to buy one. Simple hook. Yeah. See, we have some at home, but let's go ahead and buy some and put in our backpack. Cannot equip. Be replaced while you're on the wall. Your purchase will be placed. Oh, really? 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 Do I not have the inventory? Shit, I don't have the inventory. That's why. Okay, let's go ahead and delete these. Okay. Let's go down here. Is there anything? Um, we can go ahead and delete that right there. Also, all right. Now, let's just see, because we can easily replace that stuff. Um, let's see, something that we can easily replace. Mm, I don't want to do anything with my hooks. All right, so let's go back to the shop and let's go ahead and buy number 8 hooks. Again, bam. There we go. Sweet. See how easy that was, guys? I know, right? It's cool. All right, let's see here. Sometimes you have to do that in this game. The tackle is too light for the rod, but that's okay. Because we can, we can change our weight out. No, we can't. We need 3, 2. Okay, we can go buy some weights here in just a second. Let's go ahead and throw, what did it say, red worms? All right, let's throw some red worms on there. Okay, we'll throw that in the bag real quick. Let's, I can't really get rid of none of those baits, guys, because those baits have the lines that they're in a separate thing. Okay, we got 150. We need to. We don't want to get rid of that. That reason we're selling or getting rid of some stuff is because uh we're on the lake and it'll cost us $3,000 to leave and go get this stuff back from home. All right, let's go to the shop. Let's go to weights. Let's see, I think it's gonna be bottom sinkers. Um, sinkers. Oh shit. Okay. Well, there's the problem. Let me see what kind of weights I have on. You are a 3/4 ounce, 1 3/4 ounce. You don't have a weight on you. You don't have a weight. You don't have a weight. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Let's throw away one of those on you. Oh wait, you can't. You're not a tail. um, Never mind. All right. The shop doesn't have weights. Yep. Nope. That's pretty much all the shop has. Okay. Well, let's. Well, I mean, our cast to be short. That's fine. Our cast to be short. Um. All right. So you need 3 to 6. Uh. Let's go ahead and put you on there. Cast and weight. Well, shit. Um. Well, I mean, we can make this work, guys. We're gonna make this work. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna make that work. See, number 8 hook on you. Okay, same thing with you. All right, now let's go ahead and get our worms. Was it red worms? Okay, red worms. All right. So you have a that's a. Why are you? Oh, I think it's the poles actually, all around. That's what it is. It's the poles, guys. Huh. All right. Okay. Now we know what the problem is. Okay, not a problem. So this pole goes from 6.5 to 19.5, which it basically it can go from 7 pounds to 20 pound line. These poles can go from 3 to 10 pounds. Okay, it makes sense now. All right, we got this. I'll probably change all these out to this pole right here, maybe. Um, we'll see. Okay, all right. So now, let's go ahead and get this bad boy with some small minnows on him. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's in the fish thing. This guy is a cast net. It's not a match rod yet, or a cast. This guy's a cast. This guy's a cast. Okay, sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and go to our mission. All right, travel to Lanesi. Whoever thought this would be so hard? All right, so guess what? We well, we're going to have to cut our $3,000 loss. We'll swing by the house and grab our. We'll put some of those baits, our rattle baits and all that stuff. We'll throw those in our inventory. That way, uh, yeah, we'll have room. All right, backpack. Let's go over here to weights. Let's keep the 3, 1, 3, 3, 3. Let's see. You are a runner. 3 foot, 1/0 hook. Let's get rid of you. Triple runner 3. Let's get rid of you. 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 Jerk bait. Your. Let's get rid of you. We're not really getting rid of it, guys. We're just moving some stuff around. Let's get rid of you. I don't use y'all at all, or at least not right now. I can. Actually, I don't use none of these guys either, but I want to go ahead and keep them on me. That way, actually, uh, they need to be 3/8 to 1 3/8. So if it's smaller than that, we need to wait. What are you? Half ounce. Okay. Uh, let's see. You're a 5/8 of an ounce. Okay. Yeah, we'll worry about those later. All right, let's go over here to our bottom sinkers. We need some 3 ounce. Um, that's actually in the backpack. What have we got? We got all right, 3.5 ounce. Okay. Our rods are 3 1/5. That's actually smaller than, so they need to. It's got to be those. All right. Let's see what we have in our home for that real quick. Weights. All right, weights. All right. Let's. We got that. And then let's go ahead and throw that 3.5 ounce in there just in case. Uh, what do we got? Let's go with a carp camouflaged one. I don't know. Let's see. Is there any more? That's a 16th of an ounce. Okay, you can actually throw bait in there. Uh, for feeder. Let's throw that in there just for shits and giggles. We don't need no Carolina rigs. All right, now let's go back. We have a all right. It said this one here is going to be the sinker is 2 3/4. So let's go ahead and go to this. Let's go with one of those. All right, that's too heavy. Okay, too light. Let's try this one. All right, perfect. So that is, and we only have one of those. All right, let's go to the shop. Um, 3 ounce. Let's go ahead and buy. couple of those. So now we got 3. Let's go ahead and buy one more. That way we have 4 of those. Okay, yeah. Now we're talking. Okay. Now let's look at all of the sinkers. Okay, that way we are seeing all of the weights and all that stuff. Drop sinker, that actually goes for like a Carolina rig. Do we even have any of those? I don't even know if we even have any of those. Let's we're looking at the weights, guys. Let's buy one of those just for shits and giggles. Okay. All right, now we are in our backpack. All right, now, okay, I wonder what setup. Oh, you know what? I bet those have to do with like a Carolina rig or whatever and something like that. I bet this is what those have to set up with. Okay. Now, what I want to do is I want to get some tails for these, which is going to be. I got a Krabby Cap. Where are the tails for those? Are they? I know I had some. Those are bass jigs, spoons, tails, baits. What is that? Oh, that's stick. Did I get rid of all of my tails? I know I had some at one time. Hey, Booker. Yeah, Booker come to say hello. All right, let's go to the shop. Bobbers. What kind of new bobbers do they got? Do they have any cool ones? They do, but we're not going after that. All right, rigs. Cage feeders. Offset hooks, salt tails, trolling. Oh, I bet they're going to be under lures. Oh, that looks cool. Uh, but we're looking for the tails that go behind the lures, because a lot of times, um, crawfish creature, salt rig jig. Is it these? Nope, it is not those. I know there's a place to get them. I just don't know where. Top water lures, spinner, buzz bait, spinner tails. There we go. All right. Okay, they're all in the house. The home storage. Okay, well, where y'all at in the storage? Tail baits, bass jigs. Ah, here we go. That's a jig. That ain't no tail baits. Tail baits, bass jigs. Let's sort by weight. What's going on here? How come it doesn't show? Tail baits, that's 5. This is like, let's grab one of these. All right, that's back. Okay. Now we know that we have that. Oh, here they are. They're under these. Okay. Okay. Okay, we found them, guys. We found them. Sweet. All right, let's throw a couple of these in there. Let's throw that one in there too. All right, so now we need to go to, where's the mission saying we need to go? We need to go across the pond to talk to old man. All right, talk to old man during the daytime. Equip your feeder rod with a cage feeder filled with ground bait. Use hook number 1. Okay. A hook with number. Before we go anywhere, a number 1 hook. Okay, let's look at our backpack. Our hooks. Yeah, simple hooks. Guys, I don't even know if we even have any number 1 hooks. Oh, yep. There we go. All right. Carp. I don't even know how to. Let's see, carp rods. Ah, okay, okay. Where's the mission that we just had? Well, we done all that. Is that was that it? That's got to be it. Was that it? All right. With red worms, okay, that's what we're going after right there. Oh, okay, so that's more to it. Okay, so we need some number 1 hooks because we're gonna need that. And I think I put a cage in there too. Okay, let's go ahead and throw that in our backpack. We got 148. And then our carp. That has to be at least 3 to 6 ounces of weight. Okay. We got 1 feeder. Do 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 do. 4 ounce. 4 ounce. Uh, these are 3 ounce. Okay, so we need um hmm. Do 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 do. All this to get ready to go fishing, guys. I know it's crazy. And I don't have no more cage feeders. All right, let's go to feeders. Where are they at? Carp, bait, cage feeders. There we go. All right, let's see here. We just need a standard 2 3/4 ounce. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that's going because it needs to be on number 2. It needs to be between 1 and 3. All right, perfect. All right, now, what was the bait? Equip your feeder rod with a cage feeder filled with ground bait. All right, so ground bait. What kind of ground bait do we have? Hmm. Is it just any type of ground bait, guys? I don't know. Let's see. Ground bait, carp bait, hooks, lures, baits, common baits, boilers, pellets, ground baits. All right, ground baits. All right. Okay, so we have some of this, some of that. Let's do the Crimson Cold Water. Yeah, let's do that one. And that's in the inventory. All right. Here we go. All right. So I think we've got everything that we need. So let's go around the world. And we're going to, yep, here we go. All right, so that's only $120. Perfect. All right, guys, I think we're ready to get this shit show of a clusterfuck on the road. Yay, let's do it. All right, if I was a guy, where would I be? Let's try over here. There's a dock over here, and there's a dock over here. Let's just try over here, and then we'll go around the lake if we need to. All right, now that we just spent some money and time and effort to get here, let's do this. All right. Really? All right. He's not over here. All right. Let's go with a private room, and let's go over here. Okay. I'm trying to do all this stuff and not really be disturbed and whatnot. Have you? Let me knock my glasses down. Let me move my mic a little bit. All right. Now is the guy over here? I bet he's gonna be up there. So let's go up there. All right, guy. I want you to know we went through some effort to get here. So what you got for us today? Okay. Okay. So let's do this. All right, we're going to do this right here. We're going to whip out our fishing pole thingy. Yeah. Then we're going to adjust our thingy all the way up because we like our rods to be like poking up in the air because why not, you know. Let's do that. There we go. Perfect. All right, now, number one. All right, we got... Yep, let's do this. Let's sling that right there. Okay. And then number two. Okay. Let's send you right there. All right. And then let's go with, no, number three. And let's send you over that way. Yes, we're going to cross the lines. All right. Now, let's watch the fishies play with us. All right, there we go. We got this. We got this. All right, we got us a fishy. Let's get rid of the chat. There we go. Yeah, we got this. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. There it is. All right, we're going to leave those there for right now because we know they're... And we're going to go over here and talk to him. All right, we got to go get our stuff, guy. All right, see how we done that? Here we go. We got this. All right, perfect. We really got to turn that ringing shit down. Oh my goodness. How can we turn that down? We're going to look and see, guys. That's what we're going to do. All right. So now, you remember the baits? Yep, this guy right here. So 2 3/4. You're going to go right there. Okay. You're going to go right there. You're going to go right there. All right. Now, we need to get rid of some stuff. We need to get rid of some weight. Actually, no. It'll go into our It'll go into our inventory, won't it? Yeah, let's go ahead and mix it. All right. It'll go into our home inventory. I forgot about that. I am going to actually spend money to buy DLCs or whatever to upgrade my inventory slots and stuff like that because I hate not having no room for this, and that. All right, let's go ahead and I had to get a sip of coffee real quick, guys. Oh, we only have 2 rods with this bait on there now, don't we? Oh, oh. We might have to buy some more. Maybe. We're going to find out. Because I think that's all we had is just 2 of them on the inventory, and the others went into our. Oh, okay. So we learned some stuff. Oh, no, we got 24 or 24 hours left. Okay, so we got 2 balls. Perfect. All right. Sweet. All right. Now, what have we got on there? Perfect. All right. So we can fish for 3 rods. All right. We're going to equip feeder with grab bait. Use. Oh, we need hook number 1, guys. I'm sorry. We gotta go back in here. Hook number 1. Hook number 1. Hook number 1. Oh, yeah. This here we needed. That's why we had that small uh carp bait thingy, the cage. Can we buy a smaller cage? Which one was it? This was this one. All right, that's 2. I think it was this one. One of them showed up that it was too big. Let's go to our shop. Ground baits, additives, baits, lures, terminal tack, cage feeders. Let's get. You know what? Let's just get this guy right here. Shit, it's in home storage. Yeah. All right. Let's just when we throw this out here, one of 2 things is going to happen. It's either going to break or it's not. I don't know. All right, so that didn't break. All right. Let's rearrange our things because 1, 2, 3. You know, it's the same with the. All right, now. Ha ha ha. There we go. Now we're steamboating. What's on the map? Okay, let's put a marker there. Okay. And then let's put a marker over here. Perfect. All right. Do 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 do. All right, what kind of PC we got coming in right here? All right. Do we have dough balls in our inventory? I don't even know. Yes, we do. Perfect. There we go. Now we got it. All right, perfect. Let's see. Ow. Oh, yeah, we were going to try to turn the audio interface, music, environment, alarm bell sound. Let's turn that down to like 80. All right, perfect. All right, so number 3, perfect, sweet. Here we go. All we gotta do is catch one of these guys. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. I don't know what is it. Catch any common or mirror carp on. Okay, we got this. Sweet. Come on, come on, come on. Get the freaking rod. Thank you. All right, so we caught our fishy. Okay, sweet. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, sweet, nice. All right, let's go ahead and we'll leave that. Uh-oh, game was doing something. Up the hill we go. All right. All right, we got some ground bait. Okay. Nice, we got that bad boy right there. Sweet. All right, pick some wild strawberries. Wild strawberries. We'll just leave that. Wild strawberries, you say. There's something over that way, so we're going to run over there and see if those are the wild strawberries. We're running, guys. We're running as fast as we can run. I don't even know where wild strawberries. I didn't even know wild strawberries was actually a thing on this map. Like I said, this all must be from the new update. We haven't really played the new update much. Heck, we haven't played this game in what, several weeks. All right, so I'm assuming these red things right here are wild strawberries. Perfect. That's one. That is nice that you can actually do that. That is 2. 3. 4. I like this. I like this. I really do, guys. 5. Perfect. I like that you can do little things like that because it adds a whole nother level of immersion. Man, this game just gets better and better, don't it, guys? I'm still not quite sold on the whole new Texas Lone Star map just yet. Do I like the lake? Yes, but I also miss the old lake too. You know, I like the cat. That's nice. Like I said, I like that they're bringing in new forms of immersion in this game. I'm really liking that. So let me get a sip of this coffee real quick, guys. All those runs make me thirsty. All right, here we go. We're gonna go talk to him and see what we can get and get what we can get. Hi. All right, let's wait until the next day. Well, while we're waiting, guys, we're gonna go ahead and catch some fish. All right, let's go ahead and send this out there. Okay. Perfect. Actually, before we get excited, let's go to 22 inches. There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's go number 5. Yes. All right, number 2 is gonna get it. All right, let's get it. There we go. Here we go, guys. See, when you dumb your rods down, when I say dumb your rods down, guys, to like 10-pound rods, 10-pound reels, you actually get more experience by doing that with barbless hooks and stuff like that. It's kind of backwards or whatever. And not only that, it gives you a nice good little fight too. So, and it doesn't make you overpowered for the lakes. My gosh, that's a pretty fish. Let's take a picture of that guy right there. Oh, we can't take screenshots, guys, because that drive the screenshots are reference to. It's come on, sort yourself out. It's being worked on. Remember, I showed y'all that at the beginning of the stream. So, because I'm rearranging drives and stuff like that in the computer. All right. Let's see. Is it number 3? I think it was. Yes. Your bait was it this one? I don't even know. We're gonna see. Yeah, I think it was this one. But we'll all right. That should beep when it goes off, unless it was number 1. Let's pull 1 in. We'll know we got 360. Nah, let's go right back over here on the other side of that. I think it was this one, number 1 slot, Mr. Greeny. I think it was that one that lost its bait. All right, number 5. We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy. Okay. See what kind of fishies we can get. Let's go with speed 2. Yeah, see, there's our bobber right there. While we're waiting for the next day, we're just going to go ahead and catch what fish we can catch while we're waiting. I mean, we can speed up time and all that stuff, but, guys, we're trying to make some money also, so keep that in mind. Number 2. All right, let's go. Number 2. Oh, yeah, your fish, you good as caught now. Come on in here. Yeah, see, I released the right-click button. That way, kind of gives you the illusion that I'm fighting the fishy and all that stuff. Just kind of play with it a little bit, So, all right, what kind of fishy we got out here? Oh, there you go. There's that carpy. All right, let's go ahead and take you. What? Oh, you were putting that dough ball on there. Okay. Let's put you right back over there and see what we can get. Right in the little moss. All right, perfect. All right, switch you back out. All right. Yeah, we got this, guys. We got this. We absolutely got this. Booker, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Game lagged out for just a second. Scared me. I thought it crashed. I was like fixing to start crying, guys. I was going to start crying. I thought about changing my resolution to like 4K and just seeing, but 1080p just seems to work for me on all of my games. I don't really need all that high resolution 8K and all that stuff, you know. And if it ain't broke, guys, we don't need to fix it, right? Asking for a friend. All right, so they don't like that. Let's go with rod number 6. Let's send that right over here. See, that way I have my bottom feeders, I have my bobbers, and then I have my bait casting rods. That way I don't get bored. Because if I'm just standing here watching the rods, I'll get bored, and I'll be like wanting to fall asleep. So, and I like that in real fishing, in real life also. Uh, Now, if I go out on a pontoon boat or something like that, then I'll uh, um, do something like read a book or something like that, or go swimming. But see, we're not on the real lake. You know, we're in a game. This bad boy. So I did turn the beeping down. It's not quite as screaming in your ears. Let's go ahead and give it a little twitch. There's a yellow rod that I want to get. Number 1, you gonna be the one? Let's do it. All right, number 1's it, guys. Number 1 is it. It's gonna be a little minnow. Yeah, it's gonna be a little minnow. See all those fish jumping over there? Wow, that's crazy. Look at all those fish jumping over there. All right, we know where we're gonna put this back. All right, little bitty old tench, whatever that is. It's a little weird fish. It's reloading the carp balls. Okay, so let's throw that bad boy right back there. Perfect. And then number 1 slot. Let's get a little rod, a little spinner. Yeah, I want to get a yellow rod to match the reel. Number 3, you're the man. Let's do it. Perfect. We got this. Oh, number 2, you going to come get... Ooh, that's a feisty little one right there. See, this is the bobber hook right here, guys. So that is a trophy. Nice. Ooh, look at there. Check it out, guys. We got some money or something. Let's put you right over here. See what y'all were eating on over there in that little corner. Because y'all doing some awful lot of flopping and flipping and flopping around and all that stuff. Let's just see if we can catch something. Oh, you know what? We'll take this guy right here and we'll go right along that base right there. Or I say base, but the base of the island right there where you see the tip of my pole is. Look at me just snatching this thing in like nothing. It's crazy. Anything? No. All right. Let's send you. Yep, that's good. That's where we want to go. Right there. See if we can catch the fishies, guys. Oh, shit. Number... I saw the bob. Man, they were just absolutely going ham over there. That's crazy. Hey, viewers, welcome to the stream. All right, let's go ahead and make sure that you do have plenty of bait on there, and just go ahead and send you back out there. Okay, I forgot that actually beeps whenever there's a fish on it. I forgot that it actually does that. All right, number one, you're going to have a fishy. Perfect. So, yeah, we're going to make a little bit of money on this little trip right here, guys. And that's good because we got to make up the money that we just spent to get here. And remember, we just lost $3,000 because we had to come to this lake and all that stuff, and we was going to go make some money. But we hadn't ended up having enough to make the money, the trip and all that stuff. So, we got to make up for that $3,000 we lost at Emerald Lake. Uh-oh. Let's see. Another rod, you say, huh? Number 3. There we go. We'll go with the number 3 rod, guys, because we broke the first one because, remember, the bait too heavy. And so, yep. There we go. All right, number 2, you're going to have it. Yeah, come on with it. Because remember, we're going to work on another match rod also. We're going to have 3 bottom feeder rods, 2 match rods. No, 3 match rods, I think. Let's see, 3, 5, 6, and 7. So, yeah, we're going to have 3 feeder rods, 2 match rods, and 2 throwing bait rods like this. Yep, I had to count it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, we'll get our life figured out, guys. We'll get our life figured out. Just take some time. We'll get it sorted. Number 3. Yep, fishy. There we go. We got that booger. Yeah, we got it, guys. Oh, it's a little, you're being perched. All right, number 1. Number 1, come on. There we go. We got that little booger. Heck yeah. Perfect. All right, not sure what the computer just done. It just done something. All right, and then number 4 is our shiner rod. Okay. Now we're watching the rod thingy, the rod holder. Aha. Number 1's going to have one. Number 2's chiming. Oh, this is a nice one right here. We're going to get it, though. Yeah, sir, this is going to be a good one right here, guys. I'm not sure what he is. We're working with red worms and carp bait, so this is probably going to be a 2-pounder. Yes. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Number 3. There we go. Come on in here, number 3. Yeah, we getting them. Getting them, guys. Sweet. Just fish right up there along that grass. Now, you will actually fish a spot out. Like if you're catching them good right there, do not think that in real life that you're going to be able to fish that spot right there all day long, because fish are constantly moving in real life. Unlike the game, that's a spawn point probably for right now. But in real life, you will absolutely fish that hole out. The fish will move. It could be, it'd take them an hour, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. They may just been swimming through that area, Because keep in mind, guys, fish move like water. They don't just sit there. They just constantly are flowing around. So we're giving it a little lift and drop. All right. So they ain't liking none of that, and that's okay. Let's go to our. Nope, go away. Number one, we need a cage. We need a cage. We don't have no cages. All right. Well, let's go ahead and throw one of these on there. Okay. Hooks. Number one hook. Let's throw a. Let's throw that on there. And then bait. We need a bait. Let's throw some small minnows on there. Too heavy for the rod. Okay. Hold on. That's not a problem. Too light for the rod. 2 3/4. What do we got? Is it perfect? What? Come on. Too light. I mean, what else? What else we need for the rod? Is the rod like completely broke? What's going on here? Small minnows. What did we miss? Oh, do we need a leader? Leader. All right, perfect. Now let's get that out there. All right, let's send it. All right, now let's get number 3 because that's our bobber. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and lift that. About right there. Actually, I want to go right over here. All right, number 1's going to go off, so let's get it. Yep, come on, fishy. Yep, come on, fishy. Yeah. All right, so we're actually doing pretty good. We got 16 of our 900 and something pounds. That's okay. Number 2. There we go. All right, we're fishing with dough balls still on this bad boy. All right, come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. Hey, folks, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. I'm glad to be here. Glad you're here. Now, let's go ahead and... Oh, we got to put our little dough ball thingy back on there, our little bait. Perfect. All right, now, oh yeah, number 1. We were moving that thing around. And we were going to put that bad boy right here just to see what we get. That's what we was going to do. All right. Now, let's put that there. And then number 2. Okay. perfect. All right, and then we're just gonna swap back out with number one. All right, because we got a bobber right here we can look at. All right, let's get a sip of this coffee right here, folks, real quick, because all this fish is making a brother thirsty. Hmm. I really like my little triple thing. Uh-oh, we got a fishy right there. He's interested. He's interested, guys. Whoa. All right, we'll put that in there. We'll catch this little fella right here. Okay. My gosh, did y'all see that? He was messing around my bobber, and he decided to turn up the water really, really good. I'm liking that. Ooh, young common carp. Okay, beautiful. All right. I know we got a fish on there. I got to get this back out here, though. All right, beautiful. All right, our bobber's fixing to go off after we run over there and scare him with this fishy on here. Something's playing with it. All right, let's ease on down. Come on. Let's ease on over here with this rod. Come on, get out there, get out there. Yep. We got him. Ooh, did we get him? Yes, we did. Nice. We got that booger. Yes, we did. I want to see if we can go inside that little hole right there. Let's see if we can get anything out of that. All right, perfect. Maybe. All right, let's get a sip of this coffee. I don't really care about catching pikes and stuff like this. Not really my thing. I'll catch an alligator gar before I will a pike. All right. Beautiful. We got this. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right, now what we could do, I don't have a rod casted out there. We could go ahead and go in tonight. Okay. Now. Oh, I've never got something out of there. So that's probably going to be a pike, guys. All right, so he's tearing the line up. What is he? Why is he tearing the line up? Let's look. Oh, there we go. Let's look at this hook. Which rod do we have? We have that one. Okay. Why is he tearing that line up? That's a 10-pound test. Do we need a leader on that line? Let's see. Can we buy a leader at the shop? Lines. All right. Lines, leaders. There we go. All right. We can buy a leader. 2-pound, 4-pound, 2.6. All right. Let's buy this. All right. Let's put that in the backpack. Now, let's go ahead and put a leader on that line right there. Okay? Because he should not be breaking that line like that. So now, let's see. That's here we go. There we go. We got him. We got him. Right. Let's throw you right here for shits and giggles. Well, that went a little too far, but that's okay. Then we'll swap y'all out right there. Okay. Good deal. Guys, what should I cook for supper tonight? I'm curious. Oh, you know what I could do? I could put the roast I have in the crock pot with some potatoes and stuff like that. Could do it with some beans and uh, some well-known seasons and all that stuff, and then make some rice to go with that. Ooh, yeah. Just thinking. All right, we're gonna catch any fishies tonight, guys. We're gonna find out. We can turn the light off. We can turn the light on, or we can turn it off. It don't matter. Get a sip of this coffee again, real quick. Y'all see my glow in the dark bobber? See, it glows in the dark. Little green, yellowish dot out there. Woohoo! But while we're waiting on the fish to bite, wake up and bite, I know I'd been putting out in my last few streams that I'm going to be doing a live stream on how to mod Sins of the Solar Empire 2 on a Linux operating system and as well as Alien Stranded Dawn. Guys, I'm still going to do that, but I made a decision off camera to go ahead and redo my hard drives on my computers because of lack of room and stuff like that. Now that I've figured Linux out a little bit more and stuff like that, so I'm rearranging my hard drives so that I have plenty of room for both Epic games as well as my Steam games, and not have to worry about all that stuff. Ooh, this is a good. This has got to be a carp. This has got to be a carp because we're using dough balls. Okay. Perfect. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Put our little dough ball back on there. Okay. Let's put you right there. Actually, since y'all are awake and running around now, might be better to um, let's see. I don't even know what all's in this lake. Let's reel this pole back in real quick. Only because it just happens to be the one in hand. Okay. So we can look at the map. Because I don't even remember what type of fishies are even in this thing. Okay, common bleak. He uses dough balls. Everybody in this lake likes dough balls. Um, but what else do we got? Ooh, European weatherfish, which is like a weird looking catfish. Got them, got them, got them. Unique. Ooh, we ain't got that. That's a little, I don't know what that little fella is, but he's cute looking. Okay, so basically, everybody likes dough balls, corn, and vegetables, and all that stuff. We should be in, yeah, peak biting time for whatever we want to catch. Let's go ahead and sling this out in the middle. See what's out there in the deep end. Yeah, let's do that. Heck yeah, we're gonna figure it out, guys. We're going to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Da, 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 da. Oh, hey, I found my Bluetooth headset that I use for my cell phone. You're not gonna believe where I found this at. I found it in the between the driver's seat and the passenger seat of my service van. Apparently, it got knocked off the. I have like a little mount there, kind of like what law enforcement use for their laptops and stuff. That's where the company's computer mounts and stuff like that. Apparently, it got knocked off on that into the floor between the two seats and stuff like that. And so yeah, I've got it on charge right now. That what that'll do is that'll allow me to actually use that to link to my computer, so I can hear sounds on that without having to uh, have these big clunky headsets on and all that good stuff. And it also has a mic, so I can get up a lot easier, run around, get coffee or whatnot have you, and all that good stuff. Yay! So yay, I did find them. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need to go get some coffee here in just a second because I done drunk all this coffee, guys. I sure did. I was here when I done it. Uh-oh, the bobber moved. Bobber, what are you doing? Where are you going? You hiding behind the grass? Uh-huh, you must have a... No, it's got minnows on it, that's right. So it'll move with minnows. And it actually moves like that in real life too, guys. Oh, and also just a reminder for those of y'all that are just now joining the stream or just now found my channel and stuff like that. Just a reminder, next month, this coming month actually, on the 1st or the 2nd, one of the two, probably going to be the evening of the 1st, I will be renting 2 Imperium Galactic Survival servers free to play on for members of my Discord and stuff like that. And the mods that I've been doing in my YouTube series, such as the Vanilla Game mod and Dark Faction DLC mods, I'm going to be hosting those mods on these servers. So if you're following with me in my Imperium Galactic Survival series, uh, on the modding and stuff like that, definitely swing by the Discord, jump on the servers, try it out, and all that stuff. There's nothing that you have to do on your end because as soon as you log on to the server, it will download the config files from the YouTube series on your computer for you automatically. So I hope to see each and every one of y'all there. Well, the servers, we're starting out with 10 slot servers right at the moment for right now. So, with that being said, which one are you? Are you left, right, middle, center? Oh, you're the one in my hand, dummy. The fish was in my pole in my hand. I was looking at the thing. It's this one, Chief. It's the one in your hand, silly. So yeah, I definitely hope to see some of y'all there on the servers and stuff like that. Especially those that follow along in my modding Imperium Galactic Survival series. Ooh, young common carp. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and keep him. All right, let's go ahead and cash out our. Oh, we're feeding the feeder bait. Let's. Nope, wrong one, dummy. Let's go ahead and go to day 2. Okay, so we did. All right, we caught some fishies. We're gonna extend for $20 because we got to talk to home dude. We're gonna leave those in the thing because why not? How you doing? We get wild strawberry carp. Wow, what is that? Is that like a drink or something? Can we sell it? We get wooden board. Why do we need a wooden board? I don't know. Ah, okay. His secret spot's gonna be over there somewhere. Really? Am I stuck? Am I stuck? Oh, there we go. All right. So let's go ahead and pick up you. Reel you in. Okay. Pick up you. Reel you in. So we extended for $20. So we got to catch some fishies. There we go. So yeah, we got to get some fishies. We got to catch us some fishies, guys. To and then hold right click, pick that up. All right, now let's let's run around the lake. I mean, we could fast travel if we wanted to. We could do that. We're just gonna run around. Why not? And when we get over there, before we throw everything out, we'll probably go ahead and set our little we'll probably set our pole rack out, and then we'll go grab us a shot of coffee. Yeah, good stuff, guys. Yep. Let's look on a map to kind of have an idea. Okay, so yeah, he's. All right, so we're going to go around this. We're going to go over the little creek thingy. Okay, I know exactly where we're going now because that's where I caught the way back when I first started playing this game, and I was going after the monster carp in this lake. That's actually where I caught it. It's right in this little area right here. Do 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 do. I think it's right here. Ah, that's where we used. Nice. Okay. All right. Hi, kitty. All right. Well, I'm gonna let y'all look at the kitty cat. Okay. And we're gonna go get a refill of coffee. Move the mic boom out of the way. Bring my headset mic down. Yay. All right, guys. Let's make that run to the kitchen right behind me, and let's get a refill of coffee, real quick. Ooh. Remember, I'm in a recliner trying to get up, so. All right. Minnie Mo, I'll catch you by the toe. Bring me a fish the color of my fur, and I'll trade you some. I'll trade my bites for purrs. What? Is that what the cat's trying to say to me? I just actually took the time to read it. That's funny. Oh, Booker, are you out of water, buddy? Yep. Let me grab Booker some water too, guys, because he gets kind of upset whenever I don't feed him and give him water and all that. Apparently he drunk his water this morning. Aha! My landlords are, well, they just drove through. Booker, you want some water, buddy? Here you go. Have some water. All right, there we go. All right. All right. Give Booker a little bit of food too, guys. What do y'all think? Y'all think Booker deserves some food? I think he deserves some food. See, sugar. and coffee. Good stuff. All right, there's the coffee. Give it a cheeky little stir. All right, what I'm gonna do, spray the flies that's in my window right there with some off. Yay! Get rid of them rascals. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Get back my recliner. It's the struggle's real, guys. Hey, was it Frizzless? Did I pronounce that right? Get rid of that mic because I don't need it now that I'm sitting in the recliner. All right, did I pronounce your name right? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here. We're glad to be here. Hope you enjoy. We're getting some coffee because we ran out of coffee. Freezeless. Okay, thank you for clearing that up for me. How's your day going? Hopefully your day's going really well. We're just doing some fishing, rearranging my hard drives and all that, and it's not much I can do on the computer until all that until that finishes doing. And well, at the beginning of the stream I showed everybody where it was at, and apparently being on Linux operating system, it takes a minute to do those type of functions and stuff like that, because I'm rearranging all, was it 6, 7 hard drives that I've got, so I'll have more room. Cat bit you at 1 a.m. Nice. All right, so now we are here. Let's go ahead and mark that with a buoy. No. Alright, so we're going to need to go directly behind that boot. Perfect. I stream as much as I can when I can, but with that being said, to answer your question more, I also run 2 companies also. I run a what's called a mobile repair business, which I have crews that go out. Let's adjust. Can we adjust? No, we can't adjust. I'm going to adjust it. All right, fine, whatever. Which go out and we do mobile repairs for clients and stuff like that. And I also run a computer business also, where I do things like points of sale systems, networking, things like that also. So it all depends and stuff like that. Now, being since I'm the owner of the company, it doesn't free me up with a lot of time to do anything as far as streaming goes and stuff like that, unfortunately. But whenever I do stream, I stream this game a lot of times, as well as I mainly make instructional videos for how to mod things like Sins of the Solar Empire 2, Imperium Galactic Survival, Stranded Alien Dawn, and other games that it's fairly easy to mod, where you don't have to have a degree in rocket scientist to mod and stuff like that, if that makes sense. All right, we're going to reel this fish in right here. We're going to go ahead and set the hook on number 2 right there. Okay. Get that fish in real quick. Hopefully we can catch number 2 rod before the line snaps. All right. Come on. Grab it. There we go. Do you know I do that? I do the same thing also and stuff like that, because You know, and there's nothing wrong with growing and becoming a big streamer and stuff like this. Nothing wrong with that at all. Do I have any honey bread on me? I don't even remember. But when you get big and stuff like that, you do tend to um you do tend to not be able to see comments and stuff like that because so many people are trying to chat at the same time. And so, what the? Something going on with this rod right here. I need to figure it out. I need to catch a mirror carp. Mirror carp. What do y'all like to eat on? Uh, and that's usually why big streamers don't catch all of the comments because it's actually almost impossible to read all the comments whenever you have people commenting every 0.05 seconds. You know, that's before you can blink your eye, in case y'all were wondering. So, all right, you like pedo sweet corns. Let's do. I know I've got some of these baits in here. Maybe. What do I got? Oh, let's see. I don't have none of those. Do I? No. All right. Well, let's go to the baits. Bread and honey. Uh, let's look. Let's look back at that again. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. What was this guy needing to eat? He needs to eat mirror carp. All right. Don't have those. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. Don't have that. So bread with honey. Hmm. Ah, here we go. We already have some in our backpack, apparently. Interesting. Oh, let's go ahead and grab some of those too. While we're spinning. Oh shit. All right. Well, let's go with the bread and honey. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, we have. All right. Let's go ahead and throw you in there. Oh yeah, that's right. It's already in there. Let's go ahead and throw you on there. All right, now, number three, let's go ahead and throw you on there also. Okay, now it's 1:31 a.m. your time. It is let me look at my phone real quick. It is 5:32 p.m. my time. All right. Let's see. We have some of this expired mix. Oh, well. Let's just get rid of that shit out of our. We don't want to be smelling like ass, guys. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. All right. Now we do have some of this. Let's go ahead and mix that up also. Yeah. So far, I've been liking the new updates myself. Like I said earlier in the stream, I'm not quite sold on the new Lone Star Lake itself. I do like it. Don't get me wrong, I do like it. But I do miss the old one. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, the old one wasn't really broke. All right, perfect. Now, uh, what size hook is that? That's a hook number one. That's a hook number one. That is a number 10 hook. Okay. Okay, we should have something. All right. The biggest fish I caught which you could go back to some of my other live streams, was a 119-pound freshwater trout. I forget the name of the lake. And I had a little competition going with some of the guys in my Discord and also in my club and stuff like that. Oh, and most importantly, guys, I play this game on not Steam console, but Steam games on a computer with a Linux operating base. Not that that matters. Um, but so if you're wanting to play this game with me on co-op or whatever, you have to have a PC, the PC version of the game. Okay, sorry, I didn't make the rules. While this game is free on all consoles, Androids, and stuff like that, in order to play co-op with me, then you have to be on either Epic version of the game or Steam version of the game. Okay, sorry guys, I didn't make the rules. It's just the way it is. Let's put you back. What are you doing, Chief? Let's go rod number 5. There we go. Yep, we're eyeballing them. Yes, me and Mr. Blue Chips, me and him actually tried because he's on, I think, PlayStation maybe. Either which way, he's on a console version of the game. And with that being said, me and him tried to do a co-op on this game, and we found that you cannot co-op when you're on console versus PC players, unfortunately. But we did try. We absolutely gave it a whirl and stuff like that. So. I have went through a. There we go. There we go, guys. We got it right there. All right, let's pick our shit up and move over there. I have the same problem. Freeze. I have the same problem. Not many people co-op. For whatever reason, I guess I'm just not that much of a friend with them, but yet they'll tell me that, me and so-and-so was co-oping and all that, and I'm like, well, shit, I've asked you several hundreds of times at this point, co-op a game or whatnot have you, but either which way, teach their own. But I've went down a rabbit hole many a times on other fishing games, and out of all the fishing games that I played, this right here is the best. And the thing is the base game of this game is absolutely free. And that's the beauty of it. And yeah, some people say, well, it's got too many advertisements. It's got too many ads or ad pop-ups and stuff like that. I get your argument, but the fucking game is free, okay? Let's just be real for a second. The game is free. The base game is very beautiful, well put together, better than most AAA games from like Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bathsheba, to name a few, Activision, to name a few of those AAA game companies and all that stuff. This game is free, and the beauty about it is you don't have to buy any of the DLCs because the game is free. And if you play the game long enough and you level up enough, you make enough money, then you can get everything from the base game, that free game that we was just mentioning, you can get all of those things that are comparable or equal quality in the base game as if you bought all the DLCs and stuff like that, if that makes any sense. All right, let's see. What have we got? I want to taste whiskered fish. Hand it over, or don't blame me if your luck runs out. Dude. Take the fish. All right, now what is that? Tablet firmware item placed in your backpack. Interesting. Ooh, Tiber River pass for 1 day. Okay. Travel to mud water. Yes, I love catfishing. Fucking let's do it. All right, so apparently we've probably made some money. Yeah, we made some money. See, we were here with but yeah, so we made our money back. That's not a problem. All right, let's go ahead and leave this bad boy. All right, we're gonna go to Muddy River, guys. We're gonna catch some catfish. Ooh, and some largemouth bass. Oh yeah, shit's just got real, guys. Or y'all remember? I live in Missouri. Muddy River for a lot of y'all. That's Missouri. It's a river in Missouri. Not in real life though, but in the game, it's a river in Missouri in the game. Not in real life. We wouldn't call something like that. At least not that I know of. All right, see, like this is the pop up I was telling you about. Just hit the fucking escape key. Stop whining and bitching and complaining. Oh, it's got pop ups. Enjoy the free fucking game and just enjoy life. Stop being a hater. All right, Muddy River. Hell yeah, $1,200. Let's before we get excited, let's now that we got some money. Whoa, my stuff's dropping. All right, let's we're gonna rearrange some stuff. All right, so I want my 3 bottom fishing rods. Okay, that's these guys right here. I think I've changed my mind out. I think I'm going to change these 2 rods out to the Big Alley. So let's go see how much that's going to cost us. And these are bottom feeder rods or feeder rods. All right. Now let's that's the one in slot 2 and 3 that we're using. Okay. See, the line weight is 3 to 10 pounds. The cast weight is, we want the one, this guy right here. We're wanting 2 more of those because the casting weight is between 3 ounces and 6 ounces. The line is from 6.5 ounces to 20 ounces roughly. Yes. Well, actually, everything in game is hella expensive. We're not even going to deny that. But all right, so we're going to grab this right here because we want this to be for slots 1, 2, and 3. We already got one in slot 1, so we're going to go ahead and buy another one. Okay. And we're just going to slowly, gradually work up our inventory. So let's go here and we're going to get this. We just bought the damn thing. What is it? Is it all around? Ah, there we go. This guy right here. We're just going to even swap it out. Perfect. So we get to keep everything that we have on there. Okay. So now our bait weight casting is the same as number 2. And now we can use the 2 3/4 ounce weights or whatever and all that. And then we would throw whatever on there, then, you know. So you get it, you understand, you know, we got this. All right, now let's see here. Let's get rid of all this stuff that we're not really going to use per se, because I really don't use this stuff all that much. I really don't, guys. Let's just get rid of some of these. Not all of them, but some of them. You know, that way we do have, you know, some to choose from or whatnot have you. I don't know. We're just making up room in our inventory and stuff like that. So yeah, there we go. We'll match our baits more to our rods and all that stuff. Oh, I will absolutely get a gar at least once on Muddy River. At least once. Yep. It's a thing. Let's get rid of the jerk baits. We're just thumbing through and just we're trying to free up this number right here, guys, for those of y'all that are wondering and stuff like that. Da 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 da. See, we got 2 of those. All right, let's see. I got a whole bunch of those. I don't even need them. I don't even use half of them. But all right, let's go here. We're going to change this rod out. Okay. That's a match rod. This is a match rod. Now, if we go home, we don't have no more match rods. Or actually, yeah, we do. Right here. But that's that big one. We don't really want that big rod per se. I mean, we'll probably go ahead and use this one just for sake. All right, let's go back to our reels. We got reels, and let's see, 28 to 83. What reels we got? 28. Shit, we ain't got a reel for that. Spinning rods, spinning reels. $28 to $83. So let's go ahead and use this rod right here. And what kind of line do we have? Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Da 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 da. See, do we got a? Yes, we do. All right, let's throw this little white one on here. Okay, let's go ahead and throw a metal leader on here, and the reason being is because if we catch a gar, you'll want the metal leader. Just throwing that out. Leaders are over here. See, we don't need those. Don't need that. Leaders. All right, here we go. That's mono leaders, floral leaders, carp leaders, titanium leaders. There we go. All right, titanium leader. Let's throw a type of line we got on there. We got a 41 line. Let's throw a 41 leader on there. All right, perfect. Now, let's see here. And the hooks. What kind of hooks do we want to use, guys? We're going to use, say, a 3/0 hook, barbless hooks. Let's go with a barbless hook. Let's go with a barbless 2/0 hook. Yeah. All right, now let's go with a bait. What kind of bait we got? We're going to use let's use some shiners on this bad boy right here. Perfect. All right, so now we got this one, this one, this one. We're going to change that bait out to small minnows. Perfect. Let's change this bait out right here to some red worms because we got an overabundance of red worms. Okay. All right, and this guy, let's go with night crawlers. Yeah. This guy. All right, we're gonna leave those two the same. Actually, did we ever find any tails for these guys? Yes. Actually, perfect. All right, so I think we're set up now. All right, so let's go to muddy water. We got $1,200 to spend. Yes, we got that. All right, let's go catch us some fish, folks. Yeah. Let me get a sip of this coffee real quick. All that setting up the gears made me thirsty. Now, we can go right here and go on our kayak and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and go with private room. But we're going to go over here because I really like this little spot right here. Because we're actually sitting on a little sandbars, what we actually normally call them. See, we're on a little sandbar right here. Okay, you see I've already got some buoys. All right, now what are we going to catch? Catch any trophy panfish during sunny weather. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky. All right, well, we're going to just throw some shit out there and see what we can catch, guys. We're gonna come right here. Okay. Now, there we go. We're gonna adjust ours because I like having my thingy adjusted. I wish you'd remember where you have it adjusted. I like my rods being able to poke out in the middle of the the water and all that stuff, or poking up in the air. Perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and we got some barbless hook. Beautiful. We're gonna go ahead and send this bad boy right over there for shits and giggles. Okay. Do 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 do. And then number 2 rod, we're gonna go ahead and throw that one right over there. Look at fish species and then skip the. I know how to do all that stuff, but I'm just wanting to catch some fish now. All right, number 3 rod, perfect. And then let's put you right over there. Perfect. Shift 3, and then we're gonna go with the number 5. Okay, with that has a bobber. We're gonna go to 20. Come on. It's still janky as shit, guys. All right, so whenever it goes janky like that, you can just come in here and set it however you want to. What I said, we're gonna go 28 inches. All right, let's go 28 inches. Reason being is because, and come on, don't tease me. Um, you can go in here and you can find the fish and all that stuff on what Frizz is talking about. And then you can hit the T key on thing and go to peak time and all that stuff. Certainly a thing. You will still catch fish either or and all that stuff. Fun fact. So now our bobber is going to float downstream. Just so y'all know. So a Toyota Corolla, huh? I have a Toyota Camry out in the front yard. Does that count? I mean, it's made by Toyota. Asking for a friend. So we're going to watch our bobber go down thing while I'm going to sit here and sip on some coffee and all that stuff. All right, number 3's got us a fishy. All right. 2012. Toyota Camrys, Toyota Corollas are very, very well built cars and stuff like that. For y'all that are looking for a good car, it's your first time car, whatever. I would say anything prior to 2012, if I'm to be honest. Come on, get the ride. There we go. Get the ride. The older, the better they were built. Where the hell are you at? There you are. And just for y'all that don't know, we are off peak time fishing. Just so you know. And we're still catching fish. So, with that being said, guys, speeding time up and stuff like that, not necessarily, I mean, you can make you feel better or whatever, but just so you know, that's the lowest point that they're biting. This is where they're supposed to be biting even more, like every time you throw a rod out there. But just so you know, guys, you can still catch fish no matter what part of the day. Fun fact. Again, for your information. All right, now, trophy panfish. What is that? I need to actually look up that one, guys. Let's see, trophy panfish. What is the panfish? What are they calling trophy panfish? All right. I would assume it would be like a perch or bluegill or something like that. All right, hold on. Let me check this text message, guys, because remember I got people all over the place and all that stuff doing what not have you. So, all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but what are they considering panfish? This is what we would call panfish because it's a small fish. You can just cut the head off of it, gut it, throw it in the damn frying pan, and cook it. See what I'm saying? So, and well, you really don't catch and eat those, or at least not here in America. We use those as bait fish, is what we call those. We would call this little guy right here a panfish too. And this little guy right here, we would call that a rainbow perch or something like that. Do 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 do. Crappie, that's considered a panfish. This would be considered a panfish here in the United States. All right. Let's see. I'm looking. Ooh, you know what? Let's throw something right there. Why not? All right. So one, two, and then number three. There's number three right there. Like game Norway or actual in real life Norway. And either which way, congratulations, and that's awesome news to hear. All right. Come on, fishies. Look at my bobber. Really. Oh, something's interested in my bobber, guys. Something's interested. We're using shiners. Probably going to be a catfish, bowfin, or uh, bass. But yep, it's interested. Whenever it starts doing that around your bobber or around your baits, that means that the fish is thinking about getting on it, biting on it, or something like that. So, just so you know. There we go. We got him. Holy shit! Did we just sling him out the water on top of us? Okay, it's a chain pickerel. I forgot about those little guys. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, which one of you rods is snagged? That's the trick right there. Which one of you pricks is snagged? Because it doesn't tell you. There we go. It was this one. It just tells you, hey, your shit's snagged. I can actually go with these baits right here and actually catch fish too while we're waiting on those to figure out if they're going to catch a fish for us or not. All right, well, let's grab number two out of the slot. There we go. All right. Chain pickerel. Chain pickerel, guys, is not a panfish. Usually, what we consider here in America panfish are small perch, things like that. Um, a crappie, goggle eye, uh, um, things like that. Predator fish, we call those um, like chain pickerel, pike, bass, uh, gar. Just because fish have teethies like piranha, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're predator fish. And not all predator fish have teethies like a tiger fish or whatever. So, like bass is considered one of our largest predator type fish in America because, well, they are predator fish. So, because they hunt down other fishies. However, I did see on the news, and it's a big thing over here in America. Up in one of the lakes in Philadelphia, a son and his dad were out fishing. I forget what the name of the lake was, and they caught a freaking piranha. Yes, guys, piranhas is not native to uh, America, and they are hunting big time. The FBI and them are hunting whoever released a piranha into one of our lakes around here, because that is a huge no-no here in America. Hey, Joni, welcome to the stream. We're glad you're here. We're glad to be here. We're just messing around, catching some fishies and all that stuff. Freeze is giving me pointers on how to catch the fishies in this game, and telling me about over in his part of the world on what type of fish they have over there also. So been quite informative. Is it Kylan or Kylan? Let's see. They are like South America. Um, yeah. Piranha are not native to the United States of America. They are native to other parts of the world, like the Amazon, Brazil. Uh, I think maybe off also over in like parts of the world like Indonesia, maybe Africa. I'm not quite sure where they're all at, but as far as the United States of America, we don't have piranha. And somebody released a piranha in one of our lakes, and now the FBI is chasing whoever released that, and they're gonna find it too. Because I mean, there's things, so they're gonna find who put that fish with the big teethies in the lake and all that stuff. Because that's very dangerous, especially for this part of the world. Because yes, we have alligators and gar and stuff like that, but piranha's a little different. So, like this guy right here, this would be considered a predatory type fish. Okay. So, with that being said, it is in fact a thing. Let's go ahead and send him right over here, and put a hook in the line right there. It's Kylan, or Kylan, however if you say it fast, it's Kylan, which is me saying Kylan faster. All right, let's see if we can get that hook back out there, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, um, it's kind of like what they're used to or whatever. And now I've been trying to go to other places and stuff like that. Um, but let me get this rod reeled in, and I'll show you where I'm at in my game. I've got so many stupid missions and stuff like that. Uh, da, 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 da. But I don't really go after like saltwater fish and stuff like that. I just don't care to. Um, like, see, I've got all these missions. Like, it is stupid crazy. Okay. Oh, there we go, right there. Green sunfish or a red ear fish. There you go. Oh, that's to Lone Star. Well, what the hell was that? It wanted us to go to Muddy River, or we came across something that wanted us to go to Muddy River. Now, why the hell are we at Muddy River? uh, all right, so that's gonna be number 3. There we go. Da 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 da. Ah, there's a blacktail shiner. We got that little feller. Uh, what was it that was on mud water, no bad weather? Okay, so that's the mission, mud water. All right, so which? Oh, we're in the events. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Canna Creek, Club Catch. I really need to be working on that to get this right here. I got 90. Uh, which one are you? 1, 2? Which one are you? All right, let's go back in there. All right, so there's the dailies, there's the events, there's the adventures. So we can go back to Lone Star Lake, which I don't like that it chose the mission for me because I wasn't done. So we're going to change the missions out. We're going to go ahead and leave. Okay. And we're going to go back to Lone Star and do that. I don't like that it picked the missions instead of me completing the mission. It went ahead and chose another one for me. I don't like that. So with that being said, I'm a little irritated that it done that. No, when the mission's completed, it needs to give the player the choice of what mission to go to next. You know, it should say mission completed, and then go from there. All right, let's do private room, go fishing. Okay, that's the way it should do. All right, give me a second, guys. I gotta look at this real quick. Uh, I gotta put my glasses on so I can look at this. It's one of my admins working on some stuff for next month's server. All right. Okay. Sorry, I had to look. It's one of the admins that's going to be on next month's servers. For those of y'all that's just coming to the stream, next month I'm going to be hosting 2 Imperium Galactic Survival servers. One server is going to be for the time being, and I'll explain all this. Just give me a second. One server is going to be a vanilla version of Imperium Galactic Survival. The other server is going to be the Dark Faction DLC content server. You can only play on that server if you have the Dark Faction content DLC. And to play on, excuse me, to play on either one of the servers, you're going to have to be a member of my Discord, if that makes sense. Sure, it makes sense. Yes, y'all understand. Okay, now the caveat to the servers is I have right now going on my channel, I have a series of Imperium Galactic Survivals, how to mod or make your own mod for Imperium Galactic Survival, both for vanilla. Well, actually, I got 3 of them going on. One is for, like, if you download your own custom scenarios from the workshop, from Imperium Galactic Survival's workshop, such as Reforged Eden, Ad Astria, Stargate or whatever, I'm showing you, the viewer, how to copy that from where Steam downloads the workshop mods into your personal scenario folder, to where you can change the name, such as modded, whatever, when you load the game up and stuff like that. If you go back and look at some of my streams, I actually showed this with Reforged Eden. That way you can download it and you can make mods yourself or whatever, or customize the downloaded mod to your own liking and all that stuff. Now, with that being said, the servers next month I'm going to be hosting is going to be the mods that I'm working on for the vanilla game and Dark Faction DLC. And those mods, after every stream, if there's nobody on the server, the stream mod will be up. The server will be shut down. That the mods changes from the live stream will be uploaded to the server, and then the server will be restarted and stuff like that. That way, you, the viewer, can play on it, and you don't even have to worry about going and modding all that stuff or whatever and all that. Make sense? Yeah. This is Lone Star's new lake right here. Yeah, this is Lone Star. Ooh, I got. Oh, hold on, I forgot. If I hold Z, there we go. I can change the worms. I need night crawlers. That's what I want on this one, I think. But unfortunately, for those of y'all that play on consoles, you won't be able to play on the server and stuff like that, because Imperium Galactic Survival is not available on consoles. It is available on the Epic Game Launcher or the Steam Game Launcher, one of the two. And you should be able to log on to the server with either version of the game. Okay? So, yes, you will find YouTube is absolutely getting silly with their AI content videos and stuff like that. Like, really stupid with it. I seen some worms in somebody's stream. It seemed like they were up in here somewhere, maybe on the other side. They found the worms things again in the old map. You could come right up here and you could just run right up here, and there's a pile of leaves that you could grab red worms from, which was kind of cool. It may be up that little trail right there too. I don't know. I hadn't really. Yeah, TikTok is absolutely stupid worse too. It's getting really bad out there. Hold on. Let's look at the map. Okay, there. Oh yeah. Okay, just catch fish right over here. Okay. Um. Let's see. Oh yeah. Now the old map, which I really like the old map, right over there, that used to not be a bridge. It was just a levee, and this was just as big as the lake is. Okay. Now they've changed this map up a lot. Over here on this side, that used to not be there. It used to go a little bit further over that direction and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and get our little fishy pole thingy out. Okay. And we're going to just kind of basically fish this direction. We're going to adjust our little pole thingy. I say we're going to adjust it. Actually, it ain't going to let us adjust shit. Let's do this. Okay, it ain't going to let us adjust it. All right, not a problem. All right, let's see. We got a number 2 alt hook. That's fine. But we're going to use... where they at? Where are they at? I know I've got them. We're going to use some red worms. Let's see. That needs a larger weight. That's all right. Let's go ahead and get our worms sorted out first. Okay. Yeah, night crawlers will work. All right, now let's go ahead and sort our weights out right here real quick. Let's see. Let's go with a bullshit. Casting weight 6 ounce. We got a 3.5 ounce weight. How you now the tackles 2. Bullshit. Okay, you're screwed in the head. You're wrong. All right, let's go ahead and change that bad boy out, and we'll go ahead and change this bad boy out. Okay, perfect. Now, you don't really matter. Okay, you don't matter. None of y'all else matter. All right, perfect. All right, now let's go ahead and put it right there. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and give me just a second. I'll read your comments here in just a second. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to sort my life out. So give me just a second, and I will read your comments here in just a second. All right, number 2, and then let's go with number 4, which is the bobber, and we're gonna put you right there. All right, perfect. All right, now let's have a look at these comments. All right, I dare you to catch the fish monster for Lone Star. I actually caught it. I don't know if it reset that mission, but I actually caught it. Let's see here. Fish records. Let's see. Where would it be at? Clubs. Club list. Trophies. Weekly time period. Is it this one? I actually caught it. It may have reset everything whenever they come up with the new map thingy. I think you're number 2. Yep, you're number 2. Okay, beautiful. Let's see. So how do you get that new map, because it's not showing on my fishing planet? This map, I didn't get it. It was a new update that they done. I don't know if it's just for PC version of the game, and they haven't came out with a console. I think you said that you were on console earlier. And if you're on console, they may not have it finished for y'all's version of the game just yet. I don't know. I know, unfortunately, since you're on consoles, you don't get to play this game with me in co-op. Which one are you? Come over here where I can actually see the little screen there, because the light's not quite revealing. We need to catch us. We need to catch a sunfish. That's what we need to catch, guys. We're catching every damn thing but sunfish. But I probably need to put smaller hooks on there. Let's go ahead and. Yeah, that's what I thought. If you can't hear your fishing planet, check your sound settings in the game options. Check your audio hookup on your TV or monitor, whatever it is that you're. Hey, there we go. We got some sedge, whatever. It's the first time I ever caught that, but okay, whatever. I don't know anything about consoles, guys. Sorry, I can't help you on that other than just the basics, and you probably already know that stuff yourself. Because I've been on PC for 26 years. So, this game would probably be able to play on a laptop, especially if you use Linux. If you look at you, yellow bass. If you completely redone your laptop, completely wiped everything clean. Okay. I mean, like just wiped everything clean and installed Linux Mint Cinnamon 22.3, then it would run on that laptop. So, with that being said, then you should be able to download Fishing Planet, create you a Steam account, which is free, folks. Creating a Steam account or an Epic Game Launcher account, they're both free. Okay? Now, Steam and Epic both offer free games at various points in time and stuff like that. Just so you know, not that I'm trying to sell them, not that they're sponsoring me or anything like that. This has just been the past 10, 15 years of experience of having an account on both. Okay, and Fishing Planet is actually free on every platform. Okay, so that what that means, if you have an old laptop, get rid of all that Windows garbage, install Linux Mint Cinnamon Edition, 22.3. You can Google it and or Bing it or DuckDuckGo search it, and it has very beautiful instructions and all that on how to do that. Copy paste it, take a picture of it with your cell phone. That way you can read it and all that stuff, and do it and all that. So with that being said, that's what I would recommend, and that's what I would try. All right, now back to this sunfish or red ear. Let's I know they like minnows. That's a bluegill. Okay, waxworms, bloodworms. Oh, you know what? It's it's waxworms and fucking shit, Chief. All right, red worms or waxworms and whatever else. Okay, wait. Hold on. I did say red worms, yeah. Yes, I know I can't open the menu while that's in. Let's look again. We're going after the red deer. Blood, maggots, crickets, waxworms, bloodworms. I got bloodworms. All right. I actually have those right over here. Yep. Bam. Perfect. All right. Now, we know this is too light. We don't care because we can still sling it out there. What size hook we got? We got a 2-aught. So let's put a smaller hook on there because we're catching a all right, now let's change the bait. Let's change the hook out on this too. Do 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 do. Let's throw some maggots on there. Okay, and let's change this guy out to let's go ahead and put some red worms on that. What size hook are you? You're actually a too large of a hook for these little guys. Let's go with a number 8 hook just for shits and giggles. All right, perfect. And you're out in the thing right now. All right. Hey, David, welcome to the live stream. Glad you're here. We're glad to be here and all that stuff. All right, now let's see if we can catch some fishies, folks. Now that we got my life sorted out. All right. Let's put you there. All right, and we got maggots right there, so let's put you there. Perfect. All right. Come on, fishy. What kind of little fishy do I got now? Oh, he's a little bitty old feller. My dang weight is bigger than this little fish. Look at my weight compared to the fish. That's funny. Come on, shift 3. Shift 3. Shift 3 on the computer allows you to catch the other rod. Spotted bass. Okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and keep you. We're gonna change you out with some stuff. The biggest fish that I caught was 119 pound. 119 pound. Um, Salmon. I forget what the lake I was on right off the bat. Um, but yeah, it was one of those guys. Um, and that's the largest freshwater fish that I've caught in this game. To answer your question, let's put you in spot one. All right, let's go ahead and reel this in, but we'll go ahead and reel it in tactfully. Uh, oh yeah, time definitely moves fast. Freeze very fast. I see y'all playing with my bait. All right, that should have a good fishy on it. I've really got to figure out what's going on with that stupid line. There we go. We got the fish. All right, that line on here. That is a 10-pound test line. The rod. Oh, you know what's probably my rod. Let's change that line out to a 13-pound test line. Let's do that because there's no way that we should be almost breaking the line. All right, Nate, where you at? Really? We're gonna fast travel over there, guys. All right, we're at the grill area. Where are you at? This is our house right here, guys. There we go. Here's our trophy room and all that stuff. Right, perfect. I've actually never been in here. Didn't even know you could actually come in here until I seen somebody do it on the stream. So this is kind of cool. This is your little housey. Mad Eye Buffalo. See, there's that buffalo fish right there, guys. All right, now where are you at, guy? Are you on the other side of the lake? Like seriously? All right, let's fast travel over here. Wrong one, Chiefy. There we go. Come on, go fishing. All right. Are you Nate? Nope, you're not Nate. Let's just look at the map. Really? Really? It's over there? I didn't know this place existed, folks. Mm. All right, well, here it is right here. It's a thing. Nate, you're a hard fella to find. Yep, we was just at the house. Home sweet home. Let's go ahead and go over there. All right. Let's take stuff out of our hands. Doesn't make us run any faster. Hey, we are in home. Find and pick up frying pan in the kitchen. Kitchen. We was just in the. No, we wasn't. Didn't it give us like a pop-up just a second ago that we could eat something? All right, let's go back to the map. Now, Nate, if you're going to have a little pull-behind trailer and all that stuff, or little camper bus or whatever, and you're going to be cooking, you need to bring your own damn cookware, sir. All right, invitation for Randy. Great job. You caught the fish and brought the frying pan. Now Nate wants to invite his buddy over before he gets offended. Head over to Randy, deliver the invitation, track the mission, and use your tablet to follow the hints, fast travel between points on the map. Okay. Easy peasy. We got this, folks. We got this. Hi. Nate said come and oh, ooh, marker buoy. I thought that was a bobber at first. All right, let's go kayaking, guys. Woohoo! Here we go. I spent 3 hours on last stream or the stream before last, sitting right there, trying to catch that stupid 5 different types of fish. It was a thing. Mm-hmm. We're holding shift down, guys. And yes, guys, I can play this game. Oh, it's blocked. There we go. Interesting. Nice. All right, let's see. What part of the map are we actually on? Beaver Dam. I actually do want to explore. The map. All right. There's another marker buoy. Yay! Ooh, casting spoon, you say, huh? Nice. All right, Rod, we got one. There we go. It's gonna be in here. Which one was it again? Was it this one? A bass jig. I think I got rid of all my bass jigs, guys. They're in my home. Let's lures, bass jig, common, barbless jig heads. Nope, that's a jig head. Bass jig. There we go. I got all kinds of bass jigs I can choose from. You know what? Let's go ahead and spend the money and grab that little guy right there. Now, where's our bass jig? There we go. Bass jig, 2 ounce. All right. All right. So you need a half ounce bass jig. Okay, well, let's go here and look for a half ounce. Hook size. Wait, ounce. What I say we needed again? We needed a smaller than a half ounce. Okay. So where is the half ounce? Would be one of these little fellers. Let's go ahead and buy this guy. Okay. Now, let's throw him over here. Now, you need to be... that's 3/8 ounce to 1 ounce and 3/7 of an ounce. So that 2 ounce would actually break the line. All right, so we need a 2. Let's be one of you. Oh, there we go, right there. Let's go ahead and grab it. Perfect. Now let's go back to our inventory and let's drag you over here. Perfect. Yes. All right, now there we go. All right, with a spinning rod. I think that's a spinning rod. That would be number 6. Perfect. All right. Let me grab this text message. Oh yeah, beautiful. Um, Jonesa Tucker subscribed to your channel. Thank you for the subscription. I'm not sure which one you are. Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you for your subscription to the channel. And welcome. If you look under the descriptions in my videos, you'll see my actual Discord invitation link. It's not expiring, so you're more than welcome to. Hey, that ain't the bait I put on there. That's okay. Let's go. Let's go exploring in our kayak. All right, now let's see where we at on the map. Okay, we're right here. So if we take a right, I want to go to the right. Because if we go to the left, that's that little. If we go to the left over here, that's that little walking across the dock or the bridge. All right, Freeze. Glad you stopped by and all that stuff. You have a good evening, or in this case, a good morning, because it's like morning your time. Thank you for subbing, and we will catch you in the next stream, hopefully. All right. So, Anyhow, I want to go over here and explore this. I don't think I've really explored over here on this part of the lake because in the original map, this part of the lake, there was no bridge here. It was just a what we would call a levee. It was just basically dirt, and you could just walk across it. So now they've opened it up, put another body of water over here. So we're going to go over here and check it out. See what we can see and catch what we can catch. That's what we're going to do. All right, you got something on the map. Oh, you want me to... Oh, okay. Well, I thought we was going to go over here and catch any fish and all that. They want us to go to a certain spot of the lake and catch the fish, which is right over here. Okay. Hey, Jonesy, welcome back. So I did not realize that they wanted me to, ooh, interesting. Be like right here in a certain spot of the lake to catch this fish. But, yep, we got to paddle back over here. All right, are we there yet? Almost. I'm definitely going to get in the circle. Are we in the circle now? All right, we are in the circle. All right, now, was it number 6 rod? All right, now we're going to go that way with this bad boy. Okay. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We're going to try to give it a little stop and go. And basically, we just sit here and fish until we catch a fish with this bait. Oh, actually, we don't have to use this specific bait, but we have to use this type of rod, which is a spinning rod. But we're going to use this bait just because it's right here on the rod. See if it's any good. No, not that rod. We got to put our rod up. All right, let's make sure that we're in this little circle. Okay, we're still moving. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn around hard. Now we're going to drop. Now we can catch that and catch that with our spinning rod. Make sure that we this is in fact a spinning rod. See. Yep, this is a spinning rod. So we're going to go ahead and throw this guy on here. Okay, now do we have any tails? Which the tails I think would actually be in here. We don't have any of those. Okay, not a problem. But let's go ahead and try this little guy out. We're going to throw it over there. Okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to reel it in across the little channel. For those of y'all that don't know what a channel is, let me get my rod back in and I'll show you what a channel is on the map. It's the dark blue areas on your map. Those are called channels. Those are deep parts of the lake for those of y'all that do not know. Okay. So. Oh, you know what? Guys, put a thumbtack in this for just a second. I forgot I needed to do something real quick. I can't believe I forgot this. Let me grab my glasses real quick because I forgot. I do have a viewer that doesn't have access to the Discord and all that stuff, so I've got to do something real quick. All right, let's go ahead and post that. Nope, not wrong thing, dummy. All right, hold on. I gotta sort my life out real quick, guys. Give me just a second. There we go. All right, perfect. Here we go. See, all right, let me copy that, move that over here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now that we got all that squared over. All right, let's get back to this. We're going to catch that fish. We're going to see what this little fishy right here, what is this, purple bass jig? Is this what this little guy is? We're going to see if we can't catch a fish with him. I got to take my glasses off real quick. All right, let's see if we can catch this little fishy. All right. Here, fishy. We're probably not fishing at peak time, and you know that happens from time to time. What did I say I was going to show y'all? As soon as I got the rod. Oh yeah, on the map. Yeah. I remember now. I really need to hook my camera up and show y'all that are playing this game on the computer how I do the up, down, lift, drag, vertical jigging, and all that stuff. All right, so if you go to your map, guys, that do not know, this dark blue area, that's what, whenever I say we're going to fish in the channel, that's what I'm talking about is this dark area. Like we throw over here, we never made it out of the channel, but we're going to go toward our blue marker, or our purple marker, I should say. We're going to go that way, and we're going to catch as far as we can go this way. We're going to bring it through the channel over the shallow part, which that would be what we would call a sandbar right here where it's shallow, and then we're going to drag it back through the channel. So our purple buoy is right there. Okay, so we're going to go past that as far as we can go. Zing! There we go. We're sending it. There we go. All right, welcome to the stream, Miss Autumn and hubby and all that stuff. Glad that you could be here. We're glad to be here. Never mind that it's raining on us. We won't talk about that. So, I'm doing a lift drop method, which in real life, that is really good for these style baits. I don't know about in the game. It seems to work pretty good. So what I'm doing is I'm left clicking and rolling my index finger and my middle finger to the right mouse button. So I'm left mouse button rolling my middle finger to the right mouse button and releasing the left mouse button at the same time. So I'm just rolling across my mouse keys like this. And it gives you the lift and drop method. So that's how you do that. Without me having my camera showing you, it's kind of hard to explain to where you can understand it, because I really don't know how to explain to where you can understand it. So there's that. That's what we're doing. All right. Now, it doesn't say that we have to use this bait. It says catch any bass with a spinning rod. This is the only spinning rod that we have right now, I think. Yeah. Because remember, we have 3 bottom feeder rods. So that's 1 through 3. And then we have our 2 bobber rods. Okay, so that's 4 and 5. And then we have this rod, which is our spinning rod. And then we have our casting rod, which gives us 6 and 7. And we can only have 7 rods at any given time. So that's what we've got going on right here. I don't want to get caught up in the lily pads and stuff like that. So we're going to, when I looked over that way, it told the game, said, throw your bait over there. So now we're going to try a stop and go method, which is hold left mouse click, release, hold, release, hold, release, hold, release. And it takes practice, but you can get the timing down just right. In all of my previous streams, I try to go over that method also. So if you don't catch something with a first method of casting, then you certainly can catch it with another method of casting and stuff like that. So, you know, and then we'll try this a couple of times. And if we don't catch a fishy like that, we'll try to do the twitch method. So we're using a 4/0 hook. So that might be a little too big. And if that's the case, let's go over here. You remember this guy right here? Let's try that. That's what we won earlier. Let's give that a little try, yeah? All right, let's go ahead and go back to our purple marker. Let's go past it. And we're going to use the twitch method. I thought I messed the cast up. All right, now the twitch method is we're going to go to speed 1. We're going to hold left mouse click, and then we're going to right mouse click and release, right mouse click, release, just like that, okay? And then that gives us a twitching method. See how we went from our stop and go to our twitching. Now, if we release both of them, our weight's going to start sinking back down to the bottom. If we roll our keys again, left and right keys, just roll our fingers across them, it'll do the lift and drop again. Okay, and if we just hold left mouse button down, release, left mouse button down, release, it gives us the stop and go method. Okay, so that's the three methods that I know. And I'm not quite sure how to do the vertical jig just yet, because I'll do it every so often and I won't know how I done it, which is weird. But yeah, so we're going to the twitch method, which is holding the left mouse and right bumping the right mouse with your middle finger. So that's how you do it on a PC with keyboard and mouse. I don't know anything about consoles, guys, so I couldn't tell you. Okay. Interesting. Let's hit this up right over here. Okay. Yeah, let's try this. Perfect. We're going to let it sink to the bottom. And then we're going to do our lift and drop method. Just like that. Which is really, really cool. Really, really, really cool. All right. If there's any of y'all that's in the chat that is on PC version of this game, if you want to join my fishing, let me know, and I'll set the chat room from private to friend only, and you can join the my little fishing trip and all that stuff. You gotta let me know in the chat. Okay. So just let me know. All right. So the stop and go method isn't really working just yet. However, we still got some stuff we can try. Well, we're coming into the peak between 8 and 9. 9 is about 8:30 to 9:30 is well, about 8:30 to 9. And we are at 7:30. Okay. So let's go ahead and speed our time up just a little bit. There we go. We'll go to 8. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and try it again. Okay. Yay. And we're going to do the twitch method. We're going to catch a fish sooner. Oh, you know what? We need the bass jig. That's what we need, okay? I just realized that. I thought it just meant I didn't read, guys. Here, I'll show you. Right there it says assemble a spinning rod using a bass jig. Well, we got the spinning rod, but we changed the jig out. So let's go ahead and change that back out to the bass jig. Okay. Now let's. All right. Well, we're going to have to fish with this bait because we need the bass jig on it. Okay. Which is something I got on this rod. Let's get rid of this. All right. Now there we go. All right. Let's go ahead and work our way from right to left. Okay. We're going to do a little twitching, a little lift and drop. We're going to figure something out, guys. We're going to catch this fish, or a fish, some fish, any fish. Absolutely. Yep. Let me grab a sip of this coffee. With all this rain, it's making me chilly. I need to warm up with a sip of warm coffee real quick. Hold on. Good stuff. All right. Let's get back after it. Oh, we got a bump. Did y'all see it? We got a hit. Yeah, we did. So that tells me that there's a fishy out here. That 4/0 hook is actually a fairly big hook. Let me see if it'll let us get away with the smaller hook. Shit, they're all 4/0 hooks. All right, well let's look and let's see if we can find a smaller hook. That's a 3/0 hook. You know what? I like that pink right there. I really do like that pink. Let me think about that. Let's go with this. Uh, Wait, hold on. Before we get excited, we need at least 7/64 to a half ounce. Okay. Before we get excited. So, yes, that would work. What is the star, though, on that? What is... I don't even know what the star is. Let's go ahead and get the pink hook. Shit, hell, why not? Excuse me. All right, now, let's see if it'll let us change that. Too heavy. Okay, well, that was too heavy, so that's a 3/4 ounce. All right, let's go with the... I got to sneeze. Let's go with this guy right here. Yes, I know I'm spending my bait coin. That's what that is bait coin. That's okay. You only live once. All right, let's go with this one. All right, let's go with this one. Still too heavy. Oh, shit. Half ounce. I need no larger than a half ounce. Guys, I need to really learn how to read. All right, so we need a smaller hook and a half ounce. Okay, hold on. Let's look. 3/4. 3/4. That's a 1 ounce. Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right, half ounce. We got that. We got that. Half ounce. 1/4 ounce. Oh, you know what? Let's grab this little guy right here. He looks kind of cool. What else do we got that looks kind of cool? All right, you're 1/3 ounce. You're 1/8 of an ounce. You're 1/4 ounce. There you are. What is our inventory? Our rod needs 7/64 of an ounce. I don't even know how big that shit is. Let's thumb through here again. Here we go. We'll just select that. Oh, we got 2 bait corn. There we go. Let's grab it. All right, that's all the bait corn we got. All right, now we got our little pink guy. Here we go. Perfect. We're gonna get our hot pink little critter out there. Okay, it's just the way it is. All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, let me grab this phone real quick. It's after 5 p.m., so everybody should be done for today. All right. Let's see. Pineville, sunny, 101 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit tomorrow. So it's going to be 105 degrees tomorrow. So it's going to be pretty warm tomorrow. All right. Beautiful. All right. Perfect. All right. Let's get out of that. All right. Let's try a stop and go method. We got a smaller hook. Oh, this is a mini bass jig. Okay, yeah. Okay. Remember, we did get a hit earlier, but the fish in this lake, they're not really all that big. And usually, whenever you have a three, there we go, a three alt hook or larger. Oh, that's a weird looking fella right there. Um, they can't bite the hook in this lake. Okay, so with that being said, um, that they can't bite the hook, so all they can do is hit it. So usually between 1 to 3 aught hook sizes is what I use in this lake specifically, and then uh number 4 to 7 size regular hooks is what I use. All right, catch a spotted bass or largemouth bass with a spinning rod, which is what we got. Like, well, let's go ahead and try this again. Okay. Wow, 57 views so far. Interesting. I think you lovely folks have missed my live streams of Fishing Planet. Now, unfortunately, Fishing Planet doesn't bring me in the most streams. The most video streams that I have that brings the most views is Stranded Alien Dawn. How to mod it and how to bring in your own character. So, just so you know. So my modding streams bring in more views than Fishing Planet does. It just be the way it is sometimes, folks. So, all right. Let's go with speed 2. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let's reel this back in. Just got some stuff showing on the map. Okay, what have we got on the map? All right. Oh, it wants us to. You know what? Since we're already in the boat, let's go this way. All right. Let's see. Let's put our rod up. Nope. Put the rod up. Pull our anchor up. Let's go this way first, because remember, we was wanting to go this way earlier to explore and all that, because we hadn't really been there yet to explore, so we're going to skedaddle on over this way. Woohoo. Hi, Beaver. Don't mind us. We messed your dam up earlier. We're just throwing that out there for you, big guy. Just saying. Well, we are getting some speed with this little kayak. 7 miles an hour. We're holding it down like nobody's business, guys. Mm-hmm. We sure are. We are holding it down like nobody's business. All right, so I think it's right about here. Nope, it's around the bend. In America, like this little piece of land that comes out, we would call that a bend. Is what we would call that here in America. In case you're wondering what I'm talking about and stuff like that. Anytime water... Is that a deer? What is that over there? Is that like a deer over there? That'd be cool. Anyhow, I don't even think we're actually where we need to be. All right, now we're almost there. All right, I think we're where we need to be. Yep, ish. All right, let's. All right. Perfect. We can go from that side. What was our spinning rod? Was number 6, wasn't it? Yep. So we can go from. Well, actually, we can go from here all the way to over here. Okay. And we need to catch whatever we catch. Let's go right there. Send it. Zing. All right. We're going to do a stop and go method and see what we catch. Remember, between 8:30 and 9 a.m. is the best time for fish to bite. We learned that by looking at the map, and we hadn't left the lake yet, so, yep. We're going to catch some stuff, guys. See how we're bobbing our bait up and down? It's kind of like a lift and drop and a stop and go method at the same time. And, you know, whenever you're reeling it in, you just practice with it. And, you know, you'll find something that, okay. There we go. We got him. All right, now we got to go to the other side of the lake. So let's put our rod up. Hightail it back over here on the other side of the lake. Yay. Because we got to be in those little fishy circles that they are giving us to put in. So there we go. I didn't even realize he was really on there. I was looking at my line going toward the left. Like, let me go ahead and right click and set the hook. And guys, we lucked out. We had him on there. Little feller. Cute little guy. So there we go. Now we're moving on over here to this other little spot. Which, let's look at our map real quick. There's the beaver in front of us. This is going to be right in front of that. I know exactly where this is at. This is going to be right in front of this little bridge that goes across the wooden bridge, or I would call it more of a dock than a bridge, but it connects two bodies of land. So, but it's going to be over here. And unfortunately, you cannot take your kayak over there. Sorry, guys. Already tried. All right, we got to let our stamina rebuild. And to do that, we just basically stop in the lake. Now, we can do that, but it stops our stamina from rebuilding. So if we just take a few seconds and just kind of sit here for a second, it lets our arms stretch back out and stuff like that. So, and then that's that little bar over to the right that you see going up: 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45, 46, 40, 50, whatever, stuff like that. So, all right, that should be enough to get us to where we need to go. Oh, that's nice. They put a little, kind of like a little island or log or whatever right here. Let's just do a small little drive-by and see what we got. I bet that's going to be, around this island is going to be like a little spawn point for fish. We might be. Yes, we are. All right. Z. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and hit this up. And we are looking for a Guadalupe fishy. I've never heard of that style bass before, but okay, you know, tomato, whatever. Okay. We're going to try it out. We're going to see if we can catch one of these bad boys. Maybe. Do 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 do. Here, PC. I'm watching my bait go up and down because I don't want to quite hit it on the bottom. I want to be just above the bottom, kind of where I'm at right now. All right, we got something on here. All right, are you one of them weird bassies? No, you are not. You are a yellow bass, so let's look this way. And let's go over here. Try a different little spot because we're looking for the Guadalupe bass with a spinning rod. That's what we're looking for, guys. Sun's coming back out. Woohoo, yay. All right, we got something. Are you the little bassie we're looking for? You are a young largemouth. You're a baby. All right, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's throw it in the weeds, guys. Okay, well, we got a fish. Didn't even realize it was on it. See, that's why we're going with the, that's a yellow bass. That's why we're going with the, give me a second, I'll show you. Which, that's a match rod. This is a match rod. That's why we're changing these out for 10 pound and greater, because the 10 pound allows us to feel the line when the fish hits it. Make sense? So that's why we're doing that. But guys, I am actually going to go ahead and end this stream here because I've got to go do some stuff. Probably about an hour's worth of stuff before the sun goes down to get things ready for tomorrow and all that stuff. But guys, thank each and every one of y'all for joining my stream. Thank you for the chats. Remember about the Imperium Galactic Survival servers next month, and hope to see y'all there. Hope to see each and every one of y'all in the next live stream. And I can't give you a date on when and where that's going to be. But anyhow, guys, we'll catch you in the next stream. And as always, happy gaming.